at Main Road when these two clubs met in November, a 3-1 success. But it's been by no means the same story in the first half here. City still have to play Nottingham Forest at home, and they finish away at West Ham, while Everton go away to Norwich and then have two home games against Luton and Tottenham. Around the ground to suggest there may be news of other matches affecting the top and the bottom of the table. Plenty of supporters I saw coming into the ground with their transistor radios. Here's he. And Trevor Steven, and that flew behind for the corner off McCarthy again. Power to take the corner. Stewart doing the defending. It drops only as far as Harper. Clark. Watson! It was an opportunity set up by Wayne Clark for Dave Watson. Hit deep by Power. Clark backpedaled well to get the header down. Watson had to take it quickly and couldn't keep it down. Very interested spectator. Just scratching the chin there, Joe Mercer, a former Everton player and a former Manchester City manager. One of the game's all-time greats. Beautifully laid off by Clark. Stephen looking to run Wilson this time, but Wilson is quick. But Stephen has got the better of him and was tripped. Certainly was tripped. So a let-off for City. And Stephen got the better of Wilson again. Here's Harper. Keith making one of those runs across the line of defenders, but the ball wasn't quite delivered right for him. Everton not making a fuss about the penalty that wasn't given, just getting on with the job and still trying to force a breakthrough. Gary Stevens. McCarthy will head him away however hard they come. And on the break now is Simpson. And Stewart is free if the pass is right, and it might well just be that. Paul Stewart against the bar. And Manchester City and the First Division could perhaps part company because of that incident. That's how close things are. At one end, Everton have a penalty appeal turned down, and at the other, Simpson with a delightful ball for Stewart. It could hardly have been played better. Past Southall, crashing out off the bar. After the blow to the pride, when it was all set up, it seemed, for Everton to virtually clinch the title and kill Liverpool off at Anfield. Nothing could have been further from the truth on the day. Van den Hauw. Power. Cut out by McNabb. He's got Verratti to his left. And goes his own way, and it wasn't a bad strike because Southall found it coming to him on the bounce. It was a pugnacious little run from McNabb. And a swerving shot that tested Neville Southall. Redmond. Well played. Stewart's dummy. It's McNabb who is the beneficiary. Verratti's in the middle. A real chance for City. And Simpson can only reflect on what might have been. There were two bearing in front of the goal to try and convert McNabb's cross, and it beat both Verratti and at the last Simpson. Harper taking it up again. He forcing himself in front of Redmond. The crowd begging Stephen to get the cross in, and Snowden miscued. In fact, it hasn't gone out of play, and it was brilliantly retrieved by Trevor Stephen. Clark! Well, Snowden's miss-hit almost unsettled Everton, and when Stephen got it back, it looped over from Clark. But a miss is as good as a mile. Trevor Stephen has won the throw off Wilson. As the sun comes out, will it shine now on the potential champions? Brandon Howe. One for Gary Stevens to chase, and he is quick. It was Redmond who blocked the first one. And the way out for City is with Paul Simpson. It's a great break by Stevens down the right, and he's out of position. Verratti. It's another chance that slips away. Another opportunity for the lifeline for City to cling to. And it all stemmed really because Gary Stevens was still catching his breath after getting behind City at the other end. And Verratti beat the covering player Vanden Hauwe. The angle was against him, and that was very, very close. But Everton a little slow to go forward, although Stephen has taken up exactly the right position now. Clark going to the near post, but he's had to check now as the cross was delayed. And in the pack, it was Andy May who got the highest. The corner played short, and City a little slow to close Stephen down. Verratti will get it out, only as far as Harper. He has scored some crucial goals, not very many, but he does tend to get them on the big occasion. One in the FA Cup semi-final last year, I remember, and this one, had it gone in from Alan Harper, would have given him the freedom of the borough. Watson. It was a foul by McCarthy. There's still time, is there, for Everton? Maybe Gary Stevens with the shot. When the wall is back, the full distance. Power and Stevens set up Gary Stevens, and Langley was there. Brandon Howell's throw. Heath and Nixon has missed very little. Just one or two moments of uncertainty on the occasional cross, and the whistle that goes isn't the final whistle, it's for Wayne Clark to be treated, and some sporting applause, rightly so, for Nixon, who kicked the ball out. What a day it's been for Everton. Peter Reid off after only half an hour, and unable to break down the bottom club in the First Division. Graham Sharp and Kevin Sheedy may be available for forthcoming games for Everton, and they've been missed. Clark having to come second to the goalkeeper. Fell awkwardly. And hopes that's not a slight dislocation there. Still holding his collarbone, Wayne Clark. Another twist to the drama in the championship race. Everton held at home by the club that came here bottom in the First Division, and Manchester City stare relegation in the face, but they'll remember a battling performance here in which Paul Stewart wrapped the Everton crossbar in the second half, and they never allowed Everton to produce their best. A final score at Goodison Park, with other results now holding the key. Everton 0, Manchester City 0.